Yo, 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 what's up, guys? MizzoFrizzo from Pitchfork Academy here. And we're just gonna chill today, play some Skyblocker. I'm struggling to pull up my chat though. It's really strange. Where is it? Just give me a minute here, guys. Bear with me. Love you too, King of Crowns. I might just have to keep no, stop it. I might just have to keep my chat open on my phone here. Um, because I thought OBS would bring up the chat like it did last time. It just brought up a little window, but I can't seem to see it. Chat. Oh, here we go. I got it. All right. I got the chat up. Nice. No. I still have a day job until next month. But hopefully. Hopefully. Cheers. Cheers to that idea. McDonald's coffee. Alrighty. The music might be a bit low. I can try, you know what? Let's try mixing it up. How's that music volume for you guys compared to my voice? My day job, Harambe, is I drive basically a very fancy bus. I take people out to the Great Walks in Fiordland National Park in New Zealand, so I drive them out to these multi-day hikes where they walk through the mountains and stay in these really nice huts up in the mountains, and it takes like 3 or 4 days to walk from one side of the national park to the other. I transport them out to the start, and then I pick them up from the end point and bring them back. How's the music volume, guys, on the stream? I'm gonna need you to moderate my volume levels here. Okay. Classic velocity talk there. Lower it by 25%. Let's try half. Let's try half, and then let's try double. Should we try double? Is that better? Yeah, no, my voice should be pretty loud. It's just about in the red. I'm gonna be on the safe side and turn the game volume down a little bit, so it should be a little bit lower. Alright, let's play some Skyblocker. That's all I'm really here to do today, guys, is just to chill out and play our new game, because we've been working really hard for quite a few months. Me and Velocity worked like 14 hours straight right before we released it. And we're still working. Yeah, I got a day off work and I just want to chill, play some Skyblocker. Which is, if you didn't know, available on Steam now for just $10. Great little game. Very, very proud of it. Alrighty. I'm going to choose a block material. Metallic. And I think I might try and unlock Neochasm today. It takes a little bit to unlock the final levels, but here we go anyway. It's King of Crowns that has the second. Oh no, I think he said he beat my highest score, didn't he? I'm gonna have to have a look at that score. Oh, 16 million. To be honest, King, 12 million was nowhere near my best effort. Nowhere near. It was just the one I set once we got leaderboards working. Oh, thanks, man. No, I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the game. And you're welcome for the tutorials, dude. Might just turn this down on my end, because that's a little bit loud. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go. You're going down, King. Going down. It is going to take a bit of concentration, so you guys should just talk among yourselves in the chat, because I'm gonna be actually trying here. And it takes more concentration than you'd think. Hey, like, it's actually deceptively complex. Like, you think the game is simple, but it's harder than it looks. Oh, Valence is playing as well. Let's go. Butterscotch. But oh, I see. Yep. King of Crowns might have pointed it out. Yeah, Butterscotch. You're the one to beat. Might actually get a stupid amount of frames on medium quality and it still looks really great. So I'm gonna play on mid. Just makes it a little bit smoother. Like, you know, I'm getting like, yeah, over 100 frames now. It depends who you ask. Velocity will say it's best on controller, for sure. He plays everything with controller. But this particular game, I really like to play with keyboard and mouse. I'm also a massive controller fan. You know, I grew up with a PlayStation, so I'm a PlayStation kid. And I'll play even, you know, my online shooters with a controller. But this game, I don't know. I just prefer to sort of have the response of and the accessibility. So because it's also a really tricky game to map for controller. Like, we've used the D-pads to do the D-pad to do the rotation, and then the shoulder buttons to sort of spin it like this, spin it this way. And we're still trying to figure out the best like default mapping for controller. It's really tricky. Yeah, keyboard and mouse. Yeah. I'll take that as a compliment. That it's smooth. No one's played this game more than I have, so... It was just so like addictive occasionally to just fire it up and just like be like, wow, we made this, you know? I really do love this game. I think it's a great game. I'm very proud of what we've made here. No faults yet. Honestly, if I get a fault before like 50 floors, I'll probably just restart. Oh, dicey move here. The physics are super realistic and complex. Like, it's just Unreal Engine physics basically, but like, you know, there's a lot going on there. There's like friction and mass, and all these blocks have you know, mass depending on the size of the mesh. That's all like basically done automatically. But like, you'll build a tower like right up, and you'll sort of build like two towers next to each other, and they'll like sway apart from each other, and you got to anchor them together and make sure it's stable. I think it's pretty cool. Like, the moments that you have, the physics moments where you're like, oh shit, put a block down and like anchor a spot and make it more stable. I love it. Yeah, we do need to put in some like indication of what the controls are. But for now, it's kind of like pretty easy enough to figure out. You know, it's easier to figure out than a Souls game, so. Takes a toll on the hardware. That's a good question. You do see a frame, you see the frames drop when you've placed, you know, hundreds of blocks and you're like 50 floors up, but not by that much. Not by that much. I'd say it's pretty CPU intensive, the physics calculations, especially because physics is not tied to the frame rate of your GPU, so it must be CPU tied. So, and Unreal Engine 5 is heavily, you know, GPU dependent. So, I'd say, yeah, it really depends on your CPU. But I don't imagine that's like a big problem, you know. Most of the overhead for Unreal is fucking lumen and reflections and shadows and stuff. Well, I mean, physics, they do present their own challenges that you don't get making, you know, a more common type of game like a shooter or something. Um, you know, we definitely had some challenges and some project settings deep in the project settings that we had to discover before we could make this work properly. But hardware-wise, it's not that demanding. It's mostly just graphics, and there is a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot being rendered. Like, Velocity's materials and his material functions, they're like on point. You can see it's snowing, and all the relevant objects have like material functions so that snow gathers on them and stuff. And you know, in other levels we've got water and crazy reflections, and pretty beautiful game. I see a lot of Unreal Engine 5 games with like crazy visual artifacts, and we don't have that many. I mean, there's a couple that are really hard to avoid, like noisy shadows from Lumen, and some weird like ray tracing artifacts, but it's pretty clean looking game in my opinion for an Unreal Engine 5 game. It's tricky to pull off unless you do like super stylized stuff, like Dead Island 2 is like kind of quite stylized. My only complaint is that the blocks move up when you don't want them to. Yeah, well, they have to overlap with another block to move up. And when the tower gets high, it starts swaying, especially when there's wind. And by the way, we added dynamic wind, so the wind from the storms will change directions. Like it will move around, so you can't just build your tower sort of in, you know, on one angle against the wind and counter the wind, because the wind direction will change. Yeah, it's super tiny file size. Hey, like 2 gig is, I mean, I think it's less than 2 gig. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. If you want to make something hyper realistic, it's even harder because you don't want to fall into that pitfall of just using, you know, standard Unreal lighting with high fidelity textures, and you get this really, I don't know, weird. They call it the uncanny valley, right? Yeah, anti-aliasing is hard as well. 1.5. 1.5 what? Oh, 1.5 gig. Yep. Yeah, it's much smaller than we than we thought. We were gonna have to when you upload a game to Steam, if it's I think less than 2 gig, you can just upload it via HTML, upload a zip file, and we were so stoked that we could just do it that way. Makes things so much easier. Yeah, it's not a, you know, it's not an action adventure. It's a pretty essentially it's a pretty basic concept. The hopefully it's replayable because of, you know, the challenge and the high scores and stuff. Yeah, it's all down to your management of the texture sizes and whatnot, velocity. So like obviously you only package the levels that are actually in the game, and what are in these levels is you know, pretty like it's because you can't walk up to anything. That's what I attribute it to. You can't like walk up to an asset, so it doesn't need to be, you know, 8K textures and shit. Um, everything looks great from up here, and that's all that matters. Yeah, well, that's all down to Velocity, dude. He's amazing at what he does. Low poly textures, decent. Sorry, low poly assets, decent textures. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. What's the one thing? What do you mean the one thing? You mean like today, right? Or like this hour? Power's starting to sway. I don't think this turn is gonna be my my high score, to be honest. You got an answer for us, Velocity? I keep getting you guys confused because your names both start with V. Hmm. The most valuable thing. I like, obviously, you know, you're keen on Velocity's answer, but my answer would be that, there's so many things and they're all super valuable. Like, you just have no idea until you start trying to build something. And we set out with a pretty simple concept, but it was still 9 months of a lot of work, hundreds and hundreds of hours each. And I guess that's a pretty decent lesson there is scope, because you know, if we were trying to make something multiplayer, like a multiplayer shooter or something, it would just be so much. You just don't understand how much it can be, you know? Like, even now, we're still like, we could spend another 3 months on this game if we really wanted to. Like, the list of tasks is just endless, and every single one can be a ball ache. But it's worth it, because it's like a piece of art, right? Like, it's a beautiful thing, and we made it, and it'll always be there. I don't care if we only sell 30 copies in our lives, you know. Like, it was a invaluable learning experience, and it's just the first one. If you're going to use multiple marketplace assets from different packs, you need to make a new universal master material for them to make sure things match. This game will be simple, yeah. Oh man, you have no idea. There's even like stuff that we caught in the last month or two that, you know, if we didn't happen to catch that stuff, then it would have been an absolute disaster. I'd say, as a technical artist on an indie, like in a small group or a solo dev, that Velocity's answer there is very good. Don't just try to flip a bunch of assets. Like, you can use assets to build out your game, and especially as a solo dev, it's like, how could you not? You know, like, you have to be some sort of like absolute freak to be able to make every single thing that goes into a game. I mean, even if it's like a 2D game like Stardew Valley, you know, like, I'm sure he probably did a lot of that art himself, and that's absolutely insane. Most people will not have the time or the patience or the dedication and the know-how to do all that. So you're gonna have to use assets, but make them your own. Like, Velocity even took the trees, the tree material, and like totally changed them to give them like a stylized, soft and fluffy look, and it's like, it's insane. Like, I showed the forest level on a Facebook post. I was asking about screen space reflections, I think it was, and this guy was like, "What assets did you use?" And like, bro, I could show you the assets, but they didn't look anything like this when we got them. Yeah, I mean, just look at all the mechanics in that game as well. Like, there's no wonder it's doing well, you know. He's taken a concept and he's like just knocked it out of the park in every way, shape and form. Like every thing you can think of, you know, the developers thought of, oh, the player might want to do this or the player might try that, and just put it in the game. Master material. Watch Velocity's master material tutorials. Start there. Did I get a fault? I don't think I got a fault, right? I must just be going too slow. Alright. I'm going to focus in now because I haven't got any faults and I need to get my multiplier up. I'm going to start playing fast. That was not fast. Oh no! No! Yeah. Yeah. Velocity's part team Pitchfork. He makes some materials tutorials. They're all on Pitchfork Academy. Never seen him, man? Go to the channel page and you'll see a whole section Velocity's materials tutorials. Every time he makes one, they're added to that playlist, so you can find them all on the channel page, all in one place. Yep, like he said. I'm actually gonna start again, and I'm gonna concentrate a lot more this time. This is a pretty clean tower, but I fucked around too much. Too much fucking around. Now this is the high score attempt right here. And I got a single straight off the bat, which is what I want. I want to place that like first block straight away. Because y'all don't really know what factors into the high score. But average placement time, average block placement time is a factor. So you gotta play fast. Yeah, that's what most people do. They even ask for tutorials that are already on the channel. It's like, yeah, just look at the catalog. Like, look at the catalog. There's a lot there. Ah, what am I doing? I need to concentrate. This is enough screwing around. I need to concentrate. About to see a world record. World record high score. Out of 20 people. Wow. I think this is Snow Day, isn't it, Velocity? Velocity is also responsible for all the music in the game, guys. It's all him. And I love it. You will often see me just bopping around with Skyblocker open. Bopping around in the living room. Tunes are a vibe. Good job, Velocity. Yeah, Butterscotch has heard the music more than anyone. Me and Butterscotch are the two people who've heard the music the most. And we both like it, so there you go. What's your strat, Butterscotch? Tell me your strat. How are you getting these ridiculously high scores? You practice a lot. You must be thinking about how you play. I tend to try and build out a little bit because I think it increases your stability. Orange and mangoes? No, that wasn't that one. Tripping. Really? Maybe. This one's Snow Day, isn't it? This one's Snow Day. I remember because it was like the first one we loaded in. Yeah, same. What? That was it though, right? That was it. I'm not tripping. Oh. I'm glad you know what that means, dude. Oh. Yeah, it's a quiet song. Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, this is the world record attempt for sure. I'm going for it. Going for a risky move. No, don't you dare. Pulled it off. Starting to schnur. It's mostly speed and luck. Once you get a good foundation, you're okay for the most part with the wind, but around 450 the luck comes in. It's the wrong time. Yeah, yeah. We call them cross block. Yeah, I think building out down low and even building out in every direction as you come up is a decent strat. Oh, I totally forgot about my coffee. But if you see anything that I'm doing that you just wouldn't do, you should tell me. Or if your playstyle looks similar to this, you should tell me. I'm interested to know because you're probably the only other person who's played Skyblocker like nearly as much as I have. Ah. Tower's starting to sway a little bit. Don't think I'm gonna get a single down in there. I'm gonna have to cover that hole. Speed is key, yeah. So, see the timer, the little circular progress bar around the multiplier? That's your time that you've got to place a block before you basically take a step back, and you can tell by how full the number is. So, for the first 10 multipliers, you have to place that many blocks to get the multiplier. So 3 blocks to get 3, 4 to get 4, 9 to get 9, up to 10 blocks to get 10. And then it goes 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 50. And everything after 10, it's three blocks to increase the multiplier. But the higher the multiplier, the less time you've got. So you have to place faster to hold a higher multiplier. So basically, yeah, you just want to place it before that time runs out. But everything after 10, because you've got 3, it takes 3 to increase it. It means it also takes 3 to decrease it. So if you get to 50 and you max it out, you can let the timer run out. As long as you don't let it run out 3 times, you got to keep it full. Yeah. That's how it works. But yeah, like I said, that timer is shorter the higher the multiplier. You'll notice that every time the multiplier goes up, that timer's going down faster. it's directly tied to the multiplier. So 50 is like really, really quite fast. Any good tutorials on properly setting up music and sound in a game? No, no, I don't. But maybe I will. Maybe I will. It's tricky. We still haven't worked out because the things that should work haven't really worked for us, which is, yeah, really annoying. But yeah, we'll be adding some features like that to this game. Oh, come on, man. It's just practice. You try and you'll get it. Alright. Alright, here we go. 20 times multiplier, floor 30. Not doing amazingly well, but no faults yet, so I'm going to go for that high score. Gonna do some risky moves. I need to build this tower out. Yeah, exactly. It's not super crucial for a game like this. Like, it's a pretty simple game. I like to think that, you know, it could be just like a handheld game with like no settings whatsoever. You just pick it up and you play it. Like, you know, there's no settings in Tetris. I don't think there was. There's no settings in Snake. You know, you just pick it up and you play it. I'm getting quite a wide platform up here. I need to build it out. I'm gonna try and build it out in this direction. Put this here. It's nice to see people thinking the same way that we do. Because, yeah, like some people, I mean, it obviously depends what the player expects. Someone buys a game, they probably expect certain things. Like being able to save the tower, for example, that was like not negotiable for me. I was like, obviously, you're gonna want to have to save your tower. I was pretty stoked when I set that up and it worked. It's all pretty clean now. Saving tower works quite well. But if it's super unstable, sometimes when you load, it'll fall over. So that's why we put a warning in there. Saving a dodgy tower. It's not always gonna work. This is a pretty robust tower. It's not moving around a lot. Pause the lag spike. Sound cuts out though. The sound doesn't cut out. Pause the lag spike in the video. Huh. Yeah. I don't have the greatest internet here, so that's probably what it is, unfortunately. We just moved house recently and we went from having really, really fucking good internet to having really, really average internet. Might be getting Starlink at the next place we move to, because we might be moving to a mountain that doesn't have internet. So might have to get Starlink. Can I do this? Oh, gonna anchor that. I'm not in Australia, dude. I'm in New Zealand. I live in New Zealand. New Zealand is my home. Australia was too hot. I thought you saw all the pictures of the snow and you were like, oh, I wish. And I was like, life is what you make it, man. Remember? That was you, wasn't it, Valence? Or Inside, as you were called back then? Yeah, no, the game doesn't lag. The game's smooth as fuck. It's the stream. It's the stream, okay? It's not the game. The game is perfect. Perfect. It's not perfect. That was a joke. Pretty damn clean though. Pretty fucking happy with it. I live in Queenstown, Valence. Google Queenstown, New Zealand. Google Images. Have a look. That's where I live. $30 times multiplier. All right, it's time to get this up. Let's go. When you click the quit menu and hover your mouse, yes and no, the white glow is off to the left. Yeah, I think that's basically how it's set up. Yeah, that material is the same sort of hover material for all of these buttons. But we could have a look at that. Yeah, I basically live in. Yep, exactly. When you click the quit on the main menu, yeah, so the little modal that's just yes or no. Yes, many mountains. It's fucking epic. I'm surrounded by mountains right now. Like, it's raining right now and quite cloudy, so if I open this, you're just gonna see grey. But there's mountains in every direction. There's a mountain right here. Over here, there's a huge mountain range about 2 kilometers high. There's also massive mountains over there. There's a ski resort mountain over there. There's a huge lake over here that's like like 400 meters deep. Absolutely massive. 80 kilometers long and 400 meters deep. It's an epic place, man. $50 times multiplier, baby. Let's go. Coming for you, Butterscotch. I'm coming for you, mate. Today's the day. Butterscotch reigns, the leaderboards no more. The pressure comes on when you get a 50 times multiplier, because it makes that sound. It goes dunk, 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 and you're like keenly aware that you've maxed out the multiplier, and then it's like, shit, and you start placing really fast, and you start to make mistakes. I can't even tell where the foundation is anymore. Just got this monster of a tower. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming for you. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen pictures of Utah. It's beautiful. Yeah, this town is the action sport capital of the planet. It's the adventure and adrenaline sport capital of the planet. The guy who invented bungee jumping started his company here, so the world's first commercial bungee site is just up the road. So you got bungee, skydiving, skiing, snowboarding, parasailing, paragliding, skydiving, whitewater rafting, downhill mountain biking. Fuck, the list goes on. Everything's here. Everything. It's absolutely awesome. Come for a visit. If you ever come for a visit, it's a great place to take a holiday. We can go for a beer. They also have like fucking amazing beer and wine and food here. It's just like a big tourist trap, basically. It's pretty great. Lots of creature comforts and lots of fun shit to do. I keep losing my 50x. Oh, did you see that, Butterscotch? Oh no. Oh no. It's all over. It's all over. That's gonna ruin me. I need to do damage control here. I need to make that like... I need to build over it so I can... Oh, shit. This is where it starts to get really challenging. Yeah, I know. I ruined it. I need to somehow bridge this gap. Alright, risky move. Risky move. Oh! No! No! Oh, no. Oh, shit. Alright. If I can build over this annoying fucking block in the middle here, I might be able to get my multiplier back up and salvage something. Get some weight on this and it might. Rip. Oh. Yeah, it's becoming just a ugly mess now. I mean, you never know. You never know. It's still only one fault. I'll keep going until I'll use all my faults. This has a weird way of like settling because of the gravity. It'll like settle back in and be level sometimes. So I'm gonna aim for that. Back to square one, basically. I mean, look at this. This looks pretty level on top here. It is swaying around an alarming amount and like jiggling and stuff. Fucking cross blocks, am I right? Yeah, I know. I know, that's the physics. That's the physics. Like, look at it. It's all like holding together in there. And there was some calculated moves there. Try to catch the sway at this height. Yeah. Yeah, it all depends on where you start off and like how balanced your tower is. Like literally if you put more blocks on like one side, it will like start to sway in that direction. So if you're trying to play fast, you also have to be thinking about what block is coming next and like where you've placed the blocks below. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's harder than you might think just by looking at it. A couple of guys in this Facebook group were like, "Oh, it looks like happy for you to like release your first game, but I'd like to play it on mobile, not on PC." And I was like, yeah, if you played this game for 5 minutes, you'd be like, this wouldn't run on a mobile. Yeah, I love it. I agree. Did you just get here? Did you just get here, Ben? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming down. Don't you dare. Don't you dare fall off. I got some pretty gnarly wobble and sway going on here. No! Oh! Oh! Alright, I gotta try and hammer this in. Maybe if I boop it right here. Right? I gotta make it go up and then right here I'm gonna boop it. Get in there. No, it's too heavy. Oh, yeah. You have a good one, man. Thanks for coming down. yeah, it's game over on this one, unfortunately. Laters. Thanks for coming, man. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Bye. Yeah, this is bad. Although I said I'm not going to stop until I run out of faults, so I'll try and build past it. Let's see what happens. Oh, I got a multiplier going. I might be able to build past it. At least it's not moving. Surely in the future you do a co-op split screen mode where you compete side by side. Yeah, that's not really like, it would be nice to have multiplayer in the game, sure, but we've got other things we want to move on to, which we think people will like a lot more. The whole idea for this game was born in a game jam, so we made it in like 3 days. We made the core gameplay that you see here in like 3 days, and then spent 9 months polishing, basically. And yeah, like, it would just be I don't know if I do have this. No, I think this is a fail, this one. If you've only just joined us, yeah, I fucked up this tower pretty bad. See these blocks over here on an angle. But I'm not gonna give up. Yep, yeah. We got buoyancy. Unreal Engine, like Epic Games haven't bothered to put, you know, their water plug-in out of experimental phase yet. They never bothered to put buoyancy in the game, in the engine. So we kind of just did it ourselves using gravity. We turn gravity off, and then we add impulses to the blocks, depending on how many like buoyancy points are above or below the water. Yeah, I'll be starting again real soon, man. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. This is I might even just basically start spamming on this like 2x5 area here and see how many points I can get before it falls over. These fucking cross blocks, man. Shot. Perfecting replicated limb damage. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did that already, if you want some tips. You basically just have to, because applied damage only runs on the server. So you just need to call a multicast event from there, basically. But I would probably not necessarily do limb damage to every instance of the character. I would probably just have it on the owning and the server, and just maybe set up some functions to send it to the player state and have it store in the player state. Starting to jiggle a lot here. I might actually, because how many frames do I get now? Not that many. It seems that physics does take a toll when you have a lot going on. But I mean, this is like the limit of the game, you know? There's a lot going on here. Yeah, what about my 10x? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. There goes my multiplier. Fuck. I'm so tempted to make it fall and start over, but I'm not gonna do it. 5 mil. Yeah, no. The multiplier just makes such a huge difference that it just, I don't think it can be done from here. Yeah. Fucking singles. Watch where you drop those singles. You drop a single block and there goes your multiplier. Keep going. I'm gonna keep going, sure. I'd be shocked if I made it to floor 80. If I made another 10 floors. Tune! My favorite tune in the game. Oh, fuck! Ten faults is a lot. Maybe we should make it 5. Don't make it 5, or you're saying no because I dropped one? Ten is a lot. You start dropping ones at floor 90. Did think about a mode where when the timer to place the block runs out, the block gets placed. But it would be fucking tough, man. Like, especially when you get up in the multipliers. I don't think that's gonna stay. Preview of what? Lamenting. Preview of, you mean the next 2 or 3 blocks that are coming? Is that what you mean? Yeah. I don't think we're gonna be adding too many more modes, to be honest. It really depends. If like for some unforeseen reason our game, you know, goes a bit viral and gets picked up by a lot of people, then we'd put more into it. I'm giving up, guys. I'm spamming and seeing how many points I can get. With the exception of maybe a single. I'm not gonna like have everything rest on a single because that's just a bad idea. But I'm basically gonna spam now. Tower's not moving at all. It's weird. I wonder if this will stay. Ready? Oh, what? Did you see that? Just booped right off the edge. It just hit and slid. It must be on an angle. Look at the top. Oh, I can barely even see the ground from here. It's crazy. 90 floors. Holy shit. Come on now. Come on now. Let's get to 100. Let's give me some obscene bonus, please. Nah, it's nowhere near the 16 mil, is it? $100 floors. Oh. I've just discovered a bug. I've discovered a bug. The tower's leaning too far off to get the to read the there's like a bunch of line traces that happen to detect what floor you're up to, and the tower's leaning too far over. I've never seen the end screen there where you can't see the ground. Ah, shit. I'll give it another go. I'll give it another go. Actually, I might just have a look if I unlocked any block materials or new levels. 100 stories tall. I actually didn't know if that was going to be possible in the newest build. 150 still seems pretty far-fetched. I didn't even get the 30 floors with a 25x multiplier. Almost unlocked Lantern Bay. Single at the start, nice. Alright, concentration face. Here we go. Fancy new block material. And there's the achievement. Nice, that's working. Yeah. That was the previous one was metallic. This is iridescent. Speed. I am speed. As in this one that I'm using now. Iridescent. Yeah. All the materials are fantastic. He's done a crazy, crazy good job. Think you can see the strat here, Butterscotch, if you're still here, mate. Think you can see what I'm getting at. The glitch material is my absolute favorite. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah. I thought you said there was a glitch. He does. He does have an eye. You guys gotta get you in a call together. You guys will bounce off each other. Two very creative, very visionary people, I would say. I am going for the score this time. I am going for that score. I'm gonna get it. Don't fuck with me, game. Don't fuck with me. A lot of reds and blues in it, yeah. Yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it? I prefer mouse and keyboard, but it's a very personal thing, I guess. It's pretty much the only game I've ever played where I preferred mouse and keyboard, just because it's really hard to select good mappings for controller, in my opinion. Yes, we need feedback on layouts. Actually don't see myself getting a high score with this block material because it's a bit too distracting. It's too pretty. So I'm gonna save my tower and exit, and I'm gonna choose something just a bit more. I actually might just go back to the default material. Yeah, if you if you click the right stick, you get like a free look. You can move the camera wherever you like. What? I'm a 50 times multiplier at floor 20. Dudes, what? Okay, this is the one. I gotta concentrate. Yeah, I've never done that before. I'm fully concentrating now. I need to just play. So I'm just playing now. No talking. A million points. A million points already. This is the one. It's not gonna slot in there. Fuck. Not gonna go in there. Fuck. I see your comments. I see your comments. I'm just gonna concentrate. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's fucking intense for me as well. Shit. You gotta plan where to put those cross blocks ahead of time. Get in there. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, fuck. Come on. Come on. Boop it over. Ah. Damage control here. Build around this fucking thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that sway will kill you. Chuck this down in here and see what happens. Yeah, you need to. Oh! Oh, saving grace. Oh! Oh, I accidentally booped a block down that settled a little bit. Now to tie this monster back together. Bucket. Get in there. Oh, 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 no, that block's definitely going to fall at some point. I just can't. This is gonna knock stuff out. It's gonna knock that one out the side. Oh, surely. Surely. Need to somehow bridge that gap so that I can tie the whole top back together. It's fucking hard. Please work. Please work. Don't fall. Don't fall. Oh. 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 Alright. Multipliers reset, but keep going. No. No, this is a shambles. This is not gonna work. Look at the tower. It's just all... It's all leaning over. Oh, shit. You know what? Let's just try something fun and try and, like, stabilize this from down here. Stay! Stay! Leaning Tower of Mizzo. God damn it. See, I honestly think you're trying to distract me, Butterscotch. You're like, go, 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 you got this. You're just trying to make me look at the chat. So you want to protect your high score. I'm just joking, I know you love me. Alright, trying some structural engineering here. That'll stay. That'll stay. Oh, come on! Fuck! Yes. I got one fault left. One fault left. This could be fun. Yeah, seeing it fall is the best part. And it's gonna fall very soon. Like, I might even get a fault, because that's leaning to... Yeah, it's over. It's going. Oh, the whole thing's going! Boom! I've never seen the whole tower just all go at once like that. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I will. I will beat you. Maybe not today, but I will. But I will. I'll at least try. We'll be number 1 and number 2. It will be like, you know, Roger Federer and that other guy. That was pretty epic seeing the whole tower go at once. Yeah. I mean, Tetris is a totally different game, isn't it? Was it you, Mandroid, that said you had a Tetris friend play it? Interested to know. GG's, GG's, GG. Ben, did you have a Tetris friend play Skyblocker and actually like it? What'd they say? We need to get the word out there, man. Skyblocker, available now on Steam. Plays like a maniac and loves it. Like, just, like, fast and loose, you mean? Sometimes it's fun to play it like that. Bling. Oh, nice. Gelstone. Gelstone. Military stuff. You'd have to be more specific. Or stuff. You mean stuff. Military stuff? See ya, Butterscotch. Thanks for coming down to hang out, bro. I think that's pretty much it, anyway. About military stuff, military stuff, military stuff. Just spamming. There's a lot of tutorials coming in the future. Now that Skyblocker is out, we'll be gearing up and like airstrike. Yeah, again, it needs to be more specific, man. Like, it probably sounds to me like you want something very specific, and you just need to keep learning the engine, and you'll get better at, you'll be able to build that for yourself. You can't make a tutorial. You can't make tutorials about everything. It would take a million years. Our hopes is to help people learn the engine in a way that they can then go on and make systems for themselves. What's up, Baloo? Thanks very much, man. Even if it doesn't, we're very, very proud of what we made. Yeah, we think it's a cool little game. Hopefully we sell a few units, but yeah, honestly, it's just a stepping stone onto greater things, We'll always be super, super proud of what we made, and we do think it's beautiful, we do think it's fun. Yeah, you too, man. See you later, Mandroid. Thanks for dropping down. Let's get everyone in a call real soon. Yeah, that's probably our cue, really. To anyone that's still here, thanks for coming down to hang out. And yeah, Skyblocker's available now on Steam. If you care to check it out, it's a fun little game, and it's a great way to support what we do at Pitchfork Academy.